What's up, dudes? Here tonight with a quick little video. As you can see, the Forester XT is back. I got three things to talk about. One is the Forester XT repair. I'm going to show it to you really quick. Two is I'm going to install a quick little part of the Forester XT. And then three is I'm going to give you a lift update on kind of like where the progress with that is. Okay, let's do it. Alrighty, so here's the front end. It's been repaired. It did require a little bit more fixing than I had anticipated. It was about $1,900 worth of damage. If you remember last time, the upper and lower grille were completely smashed in. There was a really bad gap here. The whole hood was like jacked up and basically misaligned / also tweaked. These little spindly guys here were busted out. And then what I didn't notice actually is that the hood latch, where the hood latch connects, it connects onto like the radiator support, was actually just kind of tweaked a tiny bit. So they had to fix that, fix the hood. They had to repaint the hood, or repaint part of the hood anyway. They had to fix the upper and lower grille. And then what's kind of dumb is this piece, somebody else pointed it out and I went and confirmed, this piece is not like replaceable piece. You have to replace the entire front bumper to be able to fix these little tiny struts here. So unfortunately they had to repaint, they had to get and repaint an entirely new front bumper. It is an OEM bumper, so it is from Subaru, which is cool. Then obviously new grills and emblem and everything else. But the savvy people will notice, this is where we get on part 2 of the video, savvy people will notice that there's no front license plate on here at the moment. If you're familiar with my other videos, one of my pet peeves is when, so Virginia requires a front license plate. One of my pet peeves is when dealers just drill directly into the bumper and mount the plate straight into the plastic. I don't know if this will show up on camera, but these are actually the JDM holes. These little divots there, I don't know if you can see that. That's a drill hole. It's a alignment guide basically for dealers, so they can just put the US plate on and drill it right there. So it's like 3/4 of an inch or so on either side. That's where you're supposed to mount the US plates. My last bumper was pre-drilled when I bought the car. It's a pet peeve of mine when dealers just do that and don't ask you about it. They just mount your plate for you and call it a day. So what I got is a bracket to fix this. Basically uses these holes to mount the US plate, and we're gonna see how it works. So let's take a look at it. So this is what we got off of Amazon. This is specifically meant for Subarus, license plate adapter kit for Subaru. I thought it was an OEM part. Turns out it's not, but here's the trims that it fits. New WRXs, new Foresters, new Crosstreks, and then new Imprezas. So basically takes the JDM holes and gives you an opportunity to mount just the plate to this piece of plastic. Comes with hardware, so we're going to try to figure it out really quick. Instructions are just printed right here on the box, which is kind of cool. So the difference here is that it doesn't screw into the bumper. It basically uses the existing holes, and these little rubber guys here, these guys go into the existing holes, and when you tighten them down, they expand to fill the hole and it won't come out. So basically the gist is, it's got once it gets flush, it takes 6 full rotations of each screw to ensure that it's secure. So let's try it out. All right, so basically the gist is, you put a screw through this hole and spin on this little rubber washer guy. These guys slide into the existing bumper holes, and then you have to count 6 full turns. Feels pretty solid. I'm not going to go too crazy tight because you don't want to break them, but yeah, that's pretty solid. So then from there you have 4 screws that mount the actual license plate to this bracket. I'll bend this back into place, and that's it. All right, cool. So when I first pulled this out of the package, I'll be honest, I wasn't like blown away. The guy, I don't remember who, I'm sorry if I'm not giving you credit, I don't remember who suggested it, but somebody suggested it in the comments. But now that I've installed it, I'm actually pretty impressed with it. So the fit was basically perfect. Those little rubber things hold this in really well. It's like really solid, pulling on it. It's a little bit floppy, but it's actually kind of nice. Behind this, there's a little rubber or a little round piece that actually sits on the bumper. That's the only thing that's touching the bumper are these little round pieces. So in theory, you could put a piece of felt on that or a piece of, I don't know, foam or something if you didn't want plastic on plastic on paint contact. Luckily on the XT, it's just plastic here. So I'm hoping not too much issue. But yeah, it obviously mounts up perfect. There's no drilling in the bumper itself. And yeah, super happy with how it turned out. Thanks for whoever suggested it in one of the previous videos. All right, cool, dude. So that's it for the Forester. The update on the lift is basically it's traveled the entire way across the country. It's shipped from California. It's now in Virginia, where I live. My installer is going to pick it up hopefully today. If not, hopefully in the morning. There's a potential that he's going to install it tomorrow. He said it takes about 5 hours, so hopefully we can link up and get that done tomorrow. I'm super excited. Kind of stalled out. It was weird. It like made it from California all the way to North Carolina in like 4 days, and then it sat in North Carolina for like 4 days doing nothing. So I don't know what happened, if that facility just kind of dropped the ball or whatever. I called them and asked, and they said, well, it's a big item. And I was like, well, you're a freight company. But I didn't get anywhere with that. So hopefully it arrives undamaged and we can get it installed tomorrow. I will definitely obviously have an update video for you if so. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description if you want one of those plate brackets. I got it off Amazon. I think it's like $25, $27, $50, something like that. So cheap enough, and will save me from having to have the carnage under the license plate. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for an update on the lift. And yeah, appreciate having you guys around. Oh yeah, we just hit 7,000 subscribers, which is awesome too. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're gonna do a Taco Bell run. I gotta get the lift situated and figured out, and then I promise we're doing a Taco Bell run. Okay? Talk to you later. See you next time. Bye-bye.